What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Sundown Audio unofficial YouTube channel. My name's Derek. We're gonna call this WTF Wednesday, and on this video we're gonna see if you can power your car stereo with a drill battery. Mosquitoes. Fuck. Now there's a mosquito in here. I don't know where he's at. Damn it.
It's recording.
It is recording. Bonus footage, blooper reel.
Oh my gosh.
Let me get that mosquito. Alright. Pause. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Real quick, I want to take a second to show off some hoodies. Weather's getting cold. It's hoodie season. Check out sundownunofficial.com, your #1 source for all your Sundown audio swag. T-shirts, hoodies, sunglasses, lanyards, multiple styles, multiple colors available. Check it all out at sundownunofficial.com. Yo guys, we got a very exciting video coming for y'all today. I actually haven't been this excited in a long time. Every now and then we just get together, we do something fun. For no other reason, just to do something fun, and that's what this is. So I have to put this disclaimer here in the very beginning. Do not try this at home. This is just for fun, okay? Do not try this at home. Nothing we do today will be warranted or rated or none of that. Don't do it. I don't recommend doing it. We just want to do it as something just different, crazy, wild, and fun to try. So this is what we're gonna do. As you probably saw from the intro, I got some DeWalt batteries. These are lithium powered. They share a lot of similarities to the lithium batteries we use nowadays in car audio. Lithium has become extremely popular lately. You get a lot of power for a compact size. And so just had a wild idea. Can we use one of these little lithium batteries that we would normally power a little drill, a little impact, things like that with? Can we use one of these batteries to power car audio gear? Now, initially, I'll dive right in. The biggest downside, the voltage. Cars typically run on what we refer to as a 12-volt system. Most of those charge at 14.4. Some of the new style lithium, I always refer to as custom lithium. These banks people are assembling themselves out of individual cells. A lot of them can run a little bit higher. They might run in the high 15s, all the way up to the high 16-volt range. Guys are doing that. I don't recommend it. I'm not a fan of it. I like typical car audio voltages. That means between 12 and 14 volts. But these are 20 volts, so highly not recommended. Again, do not try this at home. But that's the biggest downside, 20 volts. So you gotta wonder, will car audio, or more specific, will some Sundown audio products handle 20 volts? The second side is this being so tiny. You know, we normally run batteries, and we'll take a little trip over here. We normally run batteries like these. These are 12 volt excess power AGM batteries. These are not lithium, so they're a little big. They're big, they're heavy, they are powerful. But when you compare this, big difference in size. Now again, that's one of the advantages. Going with lithium, you get a tiny size. But a lot of people say, well, can something this small, can it support a car audio amplifier? And if it can, then you got the next question of how much power will it support? How much can you go before you just get you just get a little too much draw on this little thing? But we're gonna find out. We're gonna do a Mythbuster style test. We're gonna hook this up. We're gonna verify, will an amplifier run at 20 volts, and how much power can we get out of it if it will run at 20 volts. So that's it. Let's get this thing wired up, see what happens. All right, guys, so if you've been a fan of the channel for a while, been watching several of the videos, you might remember Project Bluetooth. I built this Bluetooth soundbar right here in-house. This is our SA, these are our SA 2.75 speakers. This thing is awesome. I don't remember exactly how much I highlighted in the video, but it was basically a little prototype doing on some future products we're potentially doing. Powered it with this just cheap little $20 2-channel amp that I bought on Amazon. It was really cheap, works very well, built-in Bluetooth technology. Now this amplifier is actually rated to run high voltage. Written right here, 5 to 27 volts. Because of that, I simply added some connections, and I would plug in my little DeWalt 20 volt and carry this thing, go out in the shop. If I'm wrapping skids, if I'm pulling freight, doing anything anywhere else, I can take this thing out, power it with a drill battery, turn it on, Bluetooth my phone, bam, instant music. But that's kind of where, you know, get the idea. What else can I power with this little battery? Now, also to give you a preview of some things to come, again, I said, you know, made this little prototype sound bar, just seeing what we could do and where we could go with some potential sound bar things, motorsports things. And now we've got this. So just give you a little sneak peek heads up of another, little more professionally done Bluetooth soundbar. It is an 8-speaker setup, and it blows away my little 2.75 soundbar by 100 times. It's really nice. We're happy with it, but just pointed out there, we got some things in the works, some future motorsports offerings, off-road stuff, waterproof stuff. It's coming. Be patient. Now, back to exactly what we're going to be doing today, and we can go ahead and hook this up. So we took some time to get most of the wiring done. We have a prototype Sundown Audio SFB 500D. This is a prototype amplifier. These are not in production yet. We do have some more offerings in the SFB lineup, been super popular. We got some more offerings, including some smaller ones like this. So again, this is a prototype, and what we're doing, do not try it at home. We have it hooked up right here to our SMD amp dyno. So we do a lot of amp dyno tests here on the channel. They're really popular, work out really well. You can go look up pretty much every amplifier Sundown has ever produced. If you can buy this Sundown amplifier, I have an amp dyno video out there somewhere, somehow. Probably 99% of them, something like that. So anyway, if you got any questions on any other amplifiers, you can reference those videos. But here today, we're gonna hook this 500D up. We're gonna power it with a 20 volt battery, drill battery. We're gonna turn on the amp dyno and see what happens. So I guess first things first, we gotta plug the amp dyno in, plug this thing into the battery, cut it on, make sure it even cuts on, and then we'll go from there. All right, here we go. We got everything about wired up, ready to turn it on. Jimmy helping me out on the channel today, wearing that Sundown Audio basic tee. I am rocking the Sundown Groovy tee. Both these available at sundownunofficial.com. Get yours today. Now, back to the amplifier. We're gonna hook up that positive wire. And amp dyno's coming on. We have a blue power light on that Sundown Audio SFB 500D prototype. It is just prototype. Do not try this at home at 20 volts. Oh, let me get our camera situated right here with a good view of this dyno screen. Do my best to keep the glare off of y'all. So we're gonna go straight to a certified run. Mono mode. We're gonna start low, see what happens. 4 ohm, start dyno. All right, so right now we are chilling at 19.24 volts. We don't have quite a full charge on that battery, but a 19.24 volts, certified run, 4 ohm. Go ahead, what do you think is gonna happen? Put it in the comments. We've got a blue light. It is on and running. What kind of power do you think this SFB 500D prototype is gonna make off this single little 5 amp hour battery? This will be a 40 hertz test, in case anyone's wondering. I'll pull back a little bit so you can see the head unit. Here we go. 40 hertz, certified run, 4 ohm. Bam. So we had a little voltage drop there, dropped to 17.98, certified power, 371 watts at 4 ohm. Pretty crazy power, all from this little DeWalt 20 volt 5 amp hour battery. So, well, the amp worked. It stayed on, nothing blew up. But in true amp dyno fashion, we're gonna get some things reset, requeuing up my head unit right now. We're gonna go back and let's go straight to a 2 ohm load. All one take, one cut. We have bounced back to 19.06 volts. So now you can make your next guess. Certified power, 2 ohm. I know this is high voltage, But a part of the fun of it is that we're doing it all with this tiny little drill battery. Little 5 amp hour drill battery, tiny little amplifier. It is successfully powering our car audio setup. And let's see what kind of power is next. Certified 2 ohm, 40 hertz test. We're running. Try and get that glare off the screen. There we go. So a little more voltage drop as to be expected. Keep in mind we don't have any charging power here, no alternators, no battery chargers, nothing. We're running off just battery only, certified 2 ohm, 567 watts, dropping down to 16.78 volts. So you can see we're getting a little bit of voltage drop. That's 2 big hits back to back, and I don't think we had quite a perfect charge, but you know what, let's check. It's still saying we got 3 bars there, but I think we pulled a little bit of juice, obviously, from that first hit. Now I don't have a fancy remote clamp meter here. I wish I did. I'm working on Jake getting me one of those. But if I took a guess, 567 watts, we're probably pulling about in the 50 amp range. So that's actually some decent current draw coming from this. All right, so let's reset. I'm getting my head unit reset. We are going to reset our amp dyno. Let's see. All right, next up, 1.3. All right, so we're chilling 18.99 volts, just under that 19 volt range. Still a lot of voltage, probably plenty of power left in this little 5 amp hour battery. Certified run, 1.3, 40 hertz. Here we go. And bam. So we dropped to 15.98 volts, right at 16 volts with that one. 694 watts at 1.3 ohms. Still, all one take, no charging, no breaks, back to back to back hits with this little DeWalt 5 amp hour battery powering our car audio amplifier. Well, next up, this is SFB amplifier. We rate it no lower than 1 ohm. That goes for all SFB amplifiers. Do not run them under 1 ohm, but we're gonna take it down to exactly 1 ohm, getting my head unit reset up. The amp dyno reset, certified 1 ohm. So now we're gonna be starting at 18.83 volts. So I know we've been got a few hits on this battery, so we see our voltage is coming down. Here we go. Certified 1 ohm, 40 hertz. How bad are we gonna drop? That's it. 770 watts. Certified score, 1 ohm resistance. 15.33 volts is what it dropped to. So I think we're dropping voltage a little bit. But might be time to charge this battery up, top it off. So what do you say? We get a fresh battery, and we got several hanging out around here. We're gonna get a fresh battery, top the voltage off, do this certified 1 ohm hit again, see if we can hold a little better voltage. Let me know in the comments, how high do you think voltage we can hold with a fresh charge, 20 volts? We're gonna find out. Let me know what you think in the comments. Be right back. All right, guys, we're back. We have a fresh charge on this battery. Everything is hooked up. Blue light is on. Our amp is working. We got everything ready to go. Certified run at 1 ohm. We are currently chilling at 20.1 volts. All right, so this will be another 40 hertz test. Certified 1 ohm. Here we go. Make your guesses now. What kind of power is it going to do? And bam. So from 20.1, we dropped all the way down to 15.83 volts. Still 835 watts. Certified 1 ohm. Crazy, crazy power coming out of that little battery. Now, obviously, the 500 watt amp's gonna do a little more than its rated power, being at such a high voltage. But I'm more impressed that we're getting so much power from this tiny little battery. But we want to ramp it up one more step. What do we think we can do to hold that voltage a little bit higher? So if we got one 5 amp hour battery dropping a few volts, maybe we need to hook up 2 batteries. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to get some jumpers. We're going to hook up 2 batteries. We're going to see how well we can hold some voltage. Be right back. All right, guys, next up, we have 2 DeWalt 20 volt 5 amp hour batteries hooked up. And yep, some janky wiring. Just got a few little connectors there plugged in. The S&P 500D is on. We are about to set this up and go. So let's see if we can hold a little better voltage. Get this camera set up at a good angle. Our head unit is queued up. We're gonna be doing another certified test at 1 ohm. Remember, that is the lowest rated impedance of all the SFP amplifiers, 1 ohm. So we're starting out just a hair lower, about 19.6 volts. 2 batteries this time. We're gonna see how well it holds. If you got any guesses, put it in the comments. Head unit is running, and here we go. And wow. So we held 17.33 volts, 950 watts, certified at 1 ohm. Crazy, crazy power from that little 500D amplifier, but more so crazy power from these drill batteries. And man, it's so close. Still a couple volt drop, and so close to 1,000 watts. I want to see double rated power from this amplifier now. Now I know this is a do not try this at home. Don't run high voltage like this. Don't wire anything like this. But just for the sake of a fun, wild, crazy video, I gotta see it. I gotta see double rated power, 1,000 watts. We're gonna hook up a third battery. We're gonna top these off. Try and get them back closer to that 20 volts exactly. We're gonna do some time on the charger, hook up a third battery, try and hold some better rock solid voltage. We're gonna blow it up, or we're getting 1,000 watts. Do not go away. Be right back. 3 5 amp hour batteries, 50 amp hour power, 1,000 watts, coming right up. All right, we're back. 3 batteries hooked up, going for 1,000 watts. It's right there. We're so close. Drill batteries. This probably isn't very budget friendly. These batteries can get a little expensive. And yeah, I know we got some janky wiring, but whatever. We're doing this as a little Mythbusters type test. So now, can we get 1,000 watts out of this amplifier? And will we get it from some drill batteries? Only one way to find out. We have everything on. Our blue light is ready to go. We have our head unit. Let me make sure. Head unit is queued up. Yep, head unit queued up, certified run, mono, straight to 1 ohm. Remember, that is the lowest rated and recommended impedance for all SFP amplifiers. Absolutely do not run your SFP amplifier below 1 ohm. Start dyno. All right, we're still chilling around 19.65. We tried topping some of the batteries off, but we don't feel like being here all night waiting on them to charge. So start at 19.65. Let's see how well it can hold with 3 batteries. If you got a final guess, here we go. We're going to blow this amplifier up, or we're going to get 1,000 watts. What are we going to do? We are running. Here it goes. Bam! We did it.
Yes.
Drop to just under 18 volts, 17.97 volts. Certified power at 1 ohm, 1,014 watts. Psh. I don't know, I'm more happy to see a good 1,000 watt hit from some drill batteries, or that our little prototype SFP 500D just did double rated power. Yes, I know it's at high voltage. Don't worry, it's a prototype. We actually will not be, I'll go ahead and put it here at the end of the video, we will not be producing a 500D. We've already worked a whole nother version. It's coming. I've already tested something else. An amp dyno video coming very, very soon to the Sundown Audio unofficial YouTube channel right here of the amplifier that will be in place of this little 500D. Gonna be more stable, everything great about it. So make sure you're subscribed, like all that good stuff. But that's it. I'm happy. We hit our goal. We showed if you want to, you can run your car audio system off some drill batteries. 1 battery will work for small power. We're up to doing a consistent 1,000 watts here on these burps. Maybe in a future test, we'll do long-term stuff. Since this is here on the test bench, just doing some amp dynos, showing some kind of power output there. I think coming soon, we might need to do an in-car test. So what do you say? Would you like to see that? We're going to wire some amplifiers up in a car, and we'll do some music plays, some burps, some just normal car audio stuff, but in a car with subs and all, and we're gonna power it off some drill batteries. What do you think about that? Is that something you want to see? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed, thumbs up, like, all that cool stuff. We're gonna end the video here. So till next time, guys, we will see y'all then. SundownUnofficial.com. Get all your Sundown swag. #1 source.